Shadow, what's going on?
Morning, morning.
You remember this game that's on the TV right now? Or can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, this is a great game, man. This is the year that KG was hurt, and Chicago was on the rise. And I think this is the game where
Is this 2010?
this is 2009.
Oh, 2009.
Yeah, Ray Allen was cooking this game, although he missed that shot. Yeah, Ben Gordon. Yeah, man.
This is a cruel ass league, man.
Can you believe like we're like a month away right now? Bro, the summer just flew by, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I literally can't believe how yeah, so I seen a clip from D Wade, right? At everybody's like sending me the clip or whatever, where he was like uh, where he was like after Kobe and them won in 2010, he immediately got on the phone with Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like he said he immediately got on the phone with Bron. And
What clip is this?
let me find the clip, bro. Hold on one second. Somebody sent it to me this morning. Mo sent it to me this morning. Let me throw it in the chat real quick.
All right.
Here it is. Yeah, so he he was like when he saw Kobe celebrating, that's when he called Bron. I am here to tell you, I'm not going to tell you how I know, but that is 100% true. He called him immediately after. He called him immediately after. I can tell you where he was too. He was at his crib in Chicago, and he was sitting there and he was watching the game on his couch, and he called Bron immediately after. When he saw the confetti going down, that's right around when he was on the phone with Bron. That's unbelievable, bro. I did stay cozy. I did mention it before. I 100% did. I am glad somebody said that. He called him immediately after. So it's just kind of funny when people say we don't know shit, right? This is something that I've said on Spaces. Lo and behold, he said it right there. Just kind of funny how that works. I am so glad that you said that, Stay Cozy, because, you know, people, well, they don't go at me as much because I don't got like juice like Shadow does, but that's just a typical example of kind of what I'm talking about.
People are weird, man. I don't even pay attention to them no more.
That's probably the best course of action, you know what I'm saying, is just to ignore. Yo, Bruce, what's going on, brother?
What's going
Shaji.
What's going on, my peoples, man? I don't know.
Two Yardman and honorary Yardman.
You know what the thing said.
Yeah. That's I caught the soundbite a bit late.
Yeah,
But see, it's just that's the reason why I respect even Dwayne Wade, like admitting that, right? But I remember people was like trolling the Warriors for so long, like saying Draymond cried in the car. And look, I mean, ultimately, LeBron and Dwayne Wade may have expressed himself, but LeBron had to have felt the same way. That's the reason they joined, right?
yeah.
So it's funny to say Draymond cried in the car, like being funny like Friday, but those dudes wanted to win too. But it shows, man. The Kobe's they really underappreciated.
I
Dude
wish
had
I
a
could
game
tell y'all how I
winning
know this story, but I can't. I wish I could because it's a great fucking story, dog. I wish I could tell y'all, but I I can't. I can't. Oh, it's a great story.
and that's good. That what was it? Stay Cozy that said he remember you said it before, right?
Yeah.
That's good because sometimes people just have it as like people are delusional in here. You know what I mean?
Man, that shit be pissing me off, man. Like, and it don't happen to me as much, but it happens to Shadow a lot. Like when he says something and people are like, you're lying," and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, you know how much trouble this man is about to get into because he just dropped that info for you, and you got bozos in there that are
Yeah,
just jealous. You know what I'm saying? In your mom's
yeah,
basement
that's all it is. Pure hate.
because, like, come on, man.
It's pure
Instead of
hate.
using this shit as like inspiration and be like, damn, like, right, like, how can I climb out of the basement and make something? And they're just doing there, just hating, just wallowing in negativity constantly. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad, man. Really, 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 just sad. Trini, what's going on, brother?
Blessed morning, generals. How you do?
Chini boy.
Yo,
Lazy word dog.
Yeah, man.
AK, did you see that I started a community with
Oh yeah,
from Space
Yeah,
Gang?
yeah, the football
that's
club
tough for the
community.
football community, right?
Yeah, so y'all just sign up, man. I mean,
Yeah, I already in there.
Yeah, I
yeah,
already
Space
signed
Gang
up.
FC.
Yo, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That'll be dope, man.
That's tough.
I just DM'd you for the
Who runs the other
graphic.
community, Urko?
Huh?
Who runs the other community?
AK, your Avi is crazy as hell. That's dumb,
Yeah,
right?
That's
bro.
tough. Yeah.
Thanks, bro. That's all Lindell, bro. That's not
Oh,
me.
nah, I
Yeah,
know.
he's
Lindell did my logo too. Lindell is the beast, man. I already put it
yeah,
out
he
there, man.
tough. He tough.
You know what I mean? Pay that
100%.
man, man. He really like that.
100%.
So trust me, it's fire.
Yes, sir. We got a whole like selection of stuff now for Space Gang FC. He really killed it. So got the
Yeah,
promo video, we got logos and banners. We're looking really good, man. We're looking really good. Shout out to Lindell.
yeah, no doubt. That's my boy right there, man.
Yeah, bro. Let me make some of y'all mods in there.
Irk, tweet out. You tweeted out the link for this playback right here?
Yeah, I did. Actually, no, I
All right.
didn't.
Yeah. Tweet it out. Let's get some more people in here. 30. We need it's early, but we
Hey,
need at least 50, 60
SB,
people in here. Yes, sir.
bro, you sure you locked in the soundtrack for this go round? Cause you know ESPN feeding for something new, man. So
No, I got you.
hold on,
I
bro.
got you.
Like I hope you on
I
point.
got some stuff to say.
We
I
days
got
away, bro.
this season. I'm taking the theatrics to a whole new level, man.
Yeah,
Taking the theatrics to a whole new level, man.
cause dog, it's funny. It's funny because ESPN, not only did ESPN ride with that, but when Urkel, so ESPN rolled with the pump up the jam because you brought that in, right? And then when Urkel rolled with the Busta Rhymes for Jordan Poole, I'm starting to see Jordan Poole TikToks and highlights everywhere with Busta Rhymes. I'm like, shit, you
Facts.
working, dog. You got to keep it up. So even if people
Yeah,
want to be like,
we going in. But
exactly, bro,
like I said, we're gonna go heavy theatrics this season. Heavy theatrics.
say less.
Nah, man. So
Oh,
AK,
Trey, literally screenshot what you just said, put it in the tuck because it's gonna be very pertinent when the season starts. What
uh,
up, Rachel?
yes. So AK is about. What time is your thing? Gonna start.
So we're gonna do it around 11. I'm actually about to just walk into the dentist, but by the time I get to my work stuff, I think 11 should be good. But if not, I'll move it back 30. But let's aim for 11 Pacific. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do Premier League Match Week 6 highlights. This is
Yeah,
gonna be basically an ongoing thing on Premier League match weeks. Basically on Monday mornings, we'll round unless there's still a game because sometimes Prem games will still go up to like sometimes usually like 9 Pacific, 10:30 Pacific. So we'll push it back a little bit later. But once the match week rounds out for the Prem specifically in Champions League, we'll be doing extended highlights for the big games and then goal highlights all the way through. Wish we could use Peacock, but we can't. So we're going to be doing YouTube. We're going to be using YouTube, but we'll sit together and we'll watch all the goals and all the highlights from the match week of the Prem. So we'll be covering match week 6 here later this morning.
Yeah, but it was on sale though. Yeah.
So that'll be coming up in about 3 hours.
Because it was on sale before. Yeah. Yeah, bro. So Mo, we don't have the rights yet, but we will have the rights eventually. So we're just being preemptive. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So basically, Mo, we do it. So yesterday when we kicked off with the Madrid Derby. We just have a game cast up on the screen, and then we have a watch along. So we'll just send people to the right areas, depending on where they're located, to be able to watch the game. And then we'll be doing, if it's a watch along, we'll just be doing live commentary and analysis. We just can't have the game up on the screen because they don't have rights to FIFA.
Yes.
That's why I like the highlight, the round out of the match week is going to be a lot of fun when we cover the highlights, because we can actually watch it together, right? We can use YouTube.
Do they even have rights to the MLS, bro?
No, it's a FIFA thing.
So they used to have MLS games, but I think since Apple scaled up, you can't see the MLS games anymore. So hopefully they get more rights, man, because hey, not that we need rights, you know what I'm saying? We can have this shit go without, you know what I'm saying? But it would be nice if we have something on the screen and we can all watch it,
100%.
like just one stream, you know what I'm saying? And once we get that scaled up, I think what we're going to do as well is give away subscriptions, you know what I'm saying? Especially to the international folks. So I'm going to find like different things that we can do to kind of get that going, because I would love to get that off the ground. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like yesterday we did our first watch along, and just like, for those that were there yesterday, for context, if we have the rights and we have it up on the screen, so I'm breaking down like tactical changes in formations and in runs, in a way that, let's say, like yesterday, the way that Real Madrid was attacking out wide, like in the second half, how they changed it, right? And I was talking about that triangle that they were using out wide, in an inverted diamond. We can pause the game, right? We can pause the game, and even in some ways mark up the screen and be able to really like teach the game. Okay, this is exactly what's happening here, referring to exactly what's going on the pitch. So we can't do stuff like that quite yet. We're still going to give the same level of analysis and commentary live. It just helps the viewers, especially those that are newer to the game and learning the game, to visually see what it is that we're talking about up there. So
AK, you played in college, right?
Yeah, I played in college and then academy growing up.
So was this academy in this country or was it abroad?
No, it was here. It was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is in California?
Yeah, in the Bay.
Bro, like, how come they can't have more academies? Yo, they need to invest more money into these academies here, dog. Like,
yeah, it's like it's really more of a socioeconomic issue,
yeah,
more so than anything else, because what ends up happening is the areas where the property taxes are higher end up getting the better academies.
What I realized too, Urko, it depends by
the
state.
areas with the higher property tax where our better athletes are growing up in. So it's a systematic issue, really. It's tough.
It depends by state too, AK. Because when I first came up here, I tried out I made the reserve for Red Bull the 19. But what I recognize is that if it doesn't have a lot of soccer teams out here, not even soccer teams, but colleges, it won't have a lot of soccer going on. Like New York, it's cool, but you're not gonna see a lot of people come out of New York playing football or soccer.
Yeah,
you gotta go out of state for like Montana and different states like that, where it's more prevalent with these bigger schools and stuff like that.
Yep, and as an effect, you're seeing at a younger age, our better players are going to academies in Sweden and England and all of that when they're 12, 13 years old. So if we're just going to start shipping out our talent to the Bundesliga at age 16, then really we're not going to be able to grow much here.
Because when I first came here, I played a lot of football, but I had to go like out of state, like Jersey, upstate, Albany, like states just to play football, because New York is not heavily they more basketball than football.
So like when I was like 11, I was like 12 or 13 or something like that, right? So some coaches came down from Norway, and they invited like a couple of us from like my high school team to like go to Norway, right? So they wanted us to join like this one academy, right? But my mom was like, hell no, like there's no way you're gonna live in a whole ass country, you know what I'm saying? Like right? So I just never got to do it. But what I'm realizing now is like, if you want to be good at any, like to be professional, you probably have to grow up in one of these academies. You know what I'm saying? So it's just interesting when I hear anybody say that they went to this academy and all of this stuff. I mean, that's real cool, man. Yeah, but I was telling Shadow earlier, bro, like we're like a month away, bro. I can't believe the summer just flew by like that. This summer flew by faster than last summer. And last summer we were having a ball. Well, I don't think we celebrated hard enough last year, but I'm here to tell y'all, when we win again next year, that is not happening. We ain't making that mistake twice. We are about to kill this, man. 100% we're about to kill this. Because the league is wide open again. I don't see anyone that's really separated themselves. So let me ask y'all this question, because I've been thinking about this for a while, right? Like we have like these young guys, like these under 25 guys, like Luka, you know, who are the under 25 guys that are special right now? Jokic is above that, but like, who's the next wave of guys that you think is going to take like that top 3 player type of thing outside of Luka? Because I really, really don't see it. Like, I really don't see like the special players. Maybe it's
like a clear cut, right there, go.
Yeah, like a clear cut, like
it's not.
You know, like when Bron and KD was like 23, and you were like, right now these guys are maybe the best guys in the league. So like, for instance, KD, Bron, they were making finals at like 23. And then when Steph was like 24, 25, 26, people didn't know it then, but it's almost like Steph just appeared out of nowhere.
Maybe Shea.
You think so?
What do you think about Ant? I don't know.
I don't think
I'm on the hills with him. I don't think he might, but I don't know.
I just don't think we're gonna see one of those dudes. Nah, bro. Like,
yeah, you might. Luka is probably the only one.
Bro, you knew KD was just gonna be special. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
special. You knew that Bron was gonna be special.
The thing is, some of these guys are just cut from a different cloth, you know, and the cloth is not produced a lot. You know what I'm saying? So,
my fault.
These guys are different, and you really only see one of these guys come around once every
20 years or something like that.
15, 20, yeah. So, and we're not just talking about like a guy who's good. You know, we're talking about an all-time great, top 3 consistent player.
That's gonna be consistent.
They just don't come around often.
Yeah. That's why you're gonna say Luka, and like Luka even consistent, but I don't. Other than Luka, I don't really see like young players gonna take that.
But like Luka's a great individual player. Like,
yeah.
How much? Like, are we talking about skill, or are we talking about in terms of making a jump like a Steph, who's going to make his team better and get in and improve himself to where he's winning league MVPs? Like, I don't really see anybody else in the league that can make that jump. Like, what can Luka do to make his team better? Because he's already an MVP caliber player. Like, what else can he do to make his team better?
Actually win?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Like I'm talking about, you put a team around him, right? So here's what I haven't seen from Luka yet. And this is where it gets kind of blurred to me. You see like how from like 07 to around 2010 with Bron, I haven't seen that yet. Right now he's just putting up numbers, and I don't know that you can necessarily differentiate. That's what I'm waiting on. Can he do that thing? I just haven't seen him do that thing yet, if that makes sense. That's what
I
I'm
just
waiting.
don't think. I just don't know if he can. Like, I just don't know if he's
Yeah,
built that way. And I'm just talking about basketball wise, offensive, defensively, or mentality, or
I kind of agree with
he's
Kevin.
just not like. There's just something off there. And I don't know what it is, but I mean, he's just. I don't know. These guys are just built like they're just born killers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see Luka as being that type of guy, honestly.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, man. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't see that thing yet.
Like this last era of basketball with Steph, Braun and them, that's probably the last era because after that you're not gonna see that for a while.
y'all know what I'm asking, right? Like I just
Oh
haven't
yeah,
seen that separator yet.
puts himself on top of the rest of them. Person clear
Yeah,
cut.
bro.
Yeah,
So
I know.
if you put this guy on a team or whatever, right? Like, okay, so we started to know that Braun was really a dude from around '07 to 10, right? Like, we knew he was going to be like an all-time great then. And you knew it from the team that he had around him, like, and what he was doing with that team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were winning like 50 something, 60 something games during that time span. You know what I'm saying? Luka is just in the middle of the pack basically, and it's like we just haven't seen that type of thing yet. Yeah, we look at the stats or whatever, but can you really point to the stats, bro? Everybody's putting up those stats. Literally,
Exactly. It's
Trae
an
Young is,
offensive league.
Tatum is putting up the same stats. So it's like winning is going to be the equalizer. So what is he going to do from here on out where you're going to say, ah, shit, this dude is, even though he doesn't have a championship, he's well on his way.
You gotta get to the mountaintop first.
I think potentially Shea could get there. I mean, the Thunder last year were they were a play-in team, right? Or they just missed the play-in.
Yeah.
And he's been in the league how many years? 4 or 5 years now. So, I can't believe, and we played him last year in the playoffs. De'Aaron Fox. Potentially, I mean, if the Kings make another jump, they have a really good roster. If they don't catch us in like the first or second round, I could see them going to the Western Conference Finals and we facing them in the Western Conference Finals this year.
Vonnie, compare Trae Young's career stats to Luka's career stats, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
It's almost identical.
It's damn near identical.
The thing
That's
about
what I mean.
Luka is that Luka is more highlighted and they love to show Luka more. So that's why people think he's such a scorer.
You guys think De'Aaron Fox can make that jump?
It depends though.
What jump?
What do you think, Irk? What do you think about
I
De'Aaron
don't
Fox?
What jump are you talking?
I think we're at a point in basketball. We're at like a saturation point, right? Like last season, I think we were at the point where it got kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I seen KD being involved in an argument the other day. It was I forgot what the guy's name is, but KD and all of them dudes play basketball back in the day, right? Like they were all in the same circuit. So he's involved with a lot. The dude name was B More something, right? So a lot of those dudes in KD, they were hooping back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? So he's locked in with those dudes. So one dude made a comment saying that that the level of basketball in Europe, like it's like you come over here and the basketball is just different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's geared towards more scoring, right? Like the league kind of set it up to where you just score more. And you know what, bro? I agree with what the guy's saying. The talent is there, but in the NBA, it's just a free for all, and that's what drives me crazy about the NBA. It's definitely offensively slanted, so now you have these guys go to Europe, right? Or they play in these international competitions, and then you're like, why the fuck is Germany sticking with these dudes in the US? right? Or how can a team like Memphis look like such juggernauts in the regular season, but then when you get to the playoffs, they are getting smoked by the fucking Lakers? Like, why is that? And that is the discrepancy in basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at that USA team, as much as you want to claim that it's the B team or whatever, they shouldn't have lost that tournament. Based on the perceived talent that was on the court, bro. It's kind of ridiculous, no? So that's what I'm talking about. Like, Germany wasn't supposed to do what they did against the US. Like, they beat them wire to wire, right? Like, from tip to buzzer, basically, right? Like, we're just running those dudes off of the court. And Legend 44 is right. Everyone runs the same pick and roll spaced out offense, right? Like, bro, like, that's why you saw what the Lakers did in the playoffs, bro. Like, all of a sudden, shit slowed down and they got a little bit more physical, and then Memphis really couldn't do anything. That's what I'm talking about. Or last year, when we got to the playoffs, and everyone was saying, like, oh, the Warriors ain't going to do shit, this and that. And the basketball changed all of a sudden. And then the Warriors were just running through that shit like hot knife through butter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. So it's not a crazy argument. So KD was involved in this argument, and he was like, don't let anyone hear you say that because you'll sound stupid. No, he's 100% right, bro. Like, the level of basketball, talent is one thing, but the level of basketball is just different. So I don't know, man.
I think you're right. I mean, I don't want to say the NBA is in trouble, but when these guys do start retiring, like LeBron, KD, Steph, like, those are probably the main three. Like, who's gonna be like the face of the who's gonna be the face of the league?
It's gonna be Luka.
Is it going to be Luka? I mean, you need somebody who's going to be consistently winning and winning championships.
I mean, they've been trying to prop him up for a while. The last 5 years, they've been trying to prop him for MVP.
I mean, it's hard to boost somebody. It's hard to boost. It's hard to boost a player when they're not winning NBA championships.
Yeah, facts. That is true.
Because like, if you can't get to the ultimate pinnacle of the sport and the best league in the world, then I mean, it can only really go so far. I mean, Luka is obviously really well liked, international player, and I don't know. It's just like Luka will never be an all-time great because he's not going to be winning championships. Yeah, he's not going to be winning championships.
But if he does win some championships, though, so say like,
absolutely, then
say he wins some, then it's a whole different discussion. But I mean, I have a funny feeling that, there is going to be someone else that's going to come in. And it kind of happened to Chris Paul too, right? So Chris Paul used to have the attitude like, oh, I'm up next. It's my time to win championships, this, that, and the other.
Boom, Steph come out the scene.
Like 14 to like 17, basically, right? Like, then all of a sudden, Steph Curry emerged. You know what I'm saying? And then Chris Paul being the best point guard shit was over, bro. It's almost like Chris Paul was the best point guard from like, say, 2008 to around 2013. And then once 2014 hit, bro, it was a end of discussion. The Warriors just went on a thing that we just never seen before. Like, we've never seen like a transformation like that overnight. And it's like those discussions where Steph was just so dominant that I've never seen a player just be consistently good, so consistently good, and then all of a sudden you have this one dude coming up and he's just winning championships left and right. And then that Chris Paul thing was just over. It's not that Chris Paul wasn't a great player, but the force at which the Warriors and Steph just took over.
Exactly.
Like,
the fact is Steph won, that's why.
Right. Chris Paul was a forgotten man overnight.
Yep,
literally.
that's a fact.
So that's what so that thing that I just described right now, where is Chris Paul, or do we see a player having that type of impact where overnight, where basketball is just going to change or they're just going to like dominate. They get like the right formula, and then you just mix that formula with the talent and whatever, and they just like run the league. That's what I'm talking about. I
You know,
don't see that right now.
honestly, I really think OKC could do it because they have a ton of young players. They're all like what 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah.
And if they can just develop, you know, an intensity on the defensive end, and they're all like 6'4", 6'6", 6'7", like they have the formula to win in the NBA. They have a dominant point guard. He does get to the line a lot, so that's kind of annoying. But I mean, if they can just develop and get a little bit better, then I think they could be the team to watch out for because
They are going to be that team, bro. They're going to be a pain in the ass to play next season.
Oh, because they have Shea, and then all of the rest of their players are like 6'8". Like literally, they have like 6 wings on their team. It's like ridiculous.
They're going to be a pain in the ass to play. Like, we should probably circle that one on the calendar this year for our squad because that OKC team, bro, like they are just going to be an absolute nightmare. I see it coming from a mile away because, you know, they're not an easy walk, man. They're definitely not an easy walk. So the first preseason game is that Thursday. So what is that, around next week? So Dallas and Minnesota, NBA TV, the Lakers, Golden State, the Saturday. Okay. Should I be going to that game or not? It's preseason. I don't know that I should be going.
Yeah, it's preseason. I mean,
yeah. So we have a game. Are we outside the country at all? No. Good.
Eric, did you see that thing yesterday where somebody posted that it was like I don't remember exactly what it was like Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis made more free throws than the Warriors attempted or something like that. Did you see that yesterday?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I just laughed.
That's the type of shit that I'm talking about. Are y'all seeing my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so you see this game right here, November 5th and 6th? These are 2 sneaky games right here.
Yeah, because Detroit always played hard against us, so that's true.
These are 2 sneaky games.
Did we lost both games last year against them?
Yeah. They did lose both those games. So if they can pull these games off. But here's the OKC game, bro. So it's a Friday night. Oh my God. So these are 2 annoying games right here. These are 2 young, right? So they're going to run into issues these are 3 games right here where
that's true.
Definitely going to have to lock in because these are 3 young teams. This nigga Zion looked like, you know, he went on like all.
And then Denver after Detroit.
He went on like he did like an ultimate juice cleanse.
Right? My boy did that 30 days fast.
So
if you drop a couple of games during this stretch, right?
If you scroll down a little bit, you've got back-to-back home games against OKC at the Chase Center.
That's crazy.
What is that? Thursday, November 16th, and Saturday.
That's my birthday. That's my birthday. I gotta go see that.
Yo, I might try to make it out for that one.
Let's go, Kev, because I might go out there myself.
Those 2 OKC games are just one of them is like would fit perfectly with my schedule.
When is Thanksgiving?
Don't the Warriors play on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
This year?
Do we?
No, they don't. They don't. I think it's.
So they're going to be.
Is it the 23rd?
So shit. Like I hope it's. Oh yeah, it is. That's not good. So the 20. So they're going to be in Phoenix that Wednesday. Fuck, I hope I can still go on vacation. I'd love to go to that game, though. I'd love to go to that game. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Look at that stretch real quick. We've got the Clippers at home. We got Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Clippers. The Clippers again. Phoenix, Clippers. That's an interesting little 5-game stretch right there.
Mm-hmm. Clippers like 3 times is crazy.
And then the Suns right in between.
Mm-hmm.
So when does this tournament bullshit start? Like,
I think is it in November? They got designated weeks for them to play or days. I think it's Tuesday and Thursday.
this is what I want to find out. Like, when is that tournament shit starting? Like, and how does it coincide with all of this stuff right here?
Yeah, November 3rd. They saying in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to plan out.
So the first game against OKC, they saying which one? November 3rd game. Okay.
Yeah.
So be saying November 3rd against OKC is when they start.
Okay. And this is in Vegas? These games are in Vegas? I mean, where are these games at? In Vegas? No, the final only. Okay.
I think the other games is just regular games that they play when they go.
Oh, it's just like regular. Oh,
Yeah,
so they just market them as.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So it's like playing a regular season game, but they just put it as like the in-season tournament game,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, so some of these games are going to be annoying. So you see like these 3 games right here, bro, like Sacramento. These are like 3 young teams or whatever. Or no, sorry, these 4 games here. If we get through these 4 games and it's like 3-1 or something, that will tell you how good the team is. Right? So say they win this game, they lose this game, they win this game, win, loss, win. That's going to tell you how good the team is. Because these are like road games and they're traveling from city to city with a day's rest or whatever. That's going to really, really tell you stuff. Now, the end of this.
And it looks like they start a lot on the road, which was our problem last year.
Yeah.
We did not play well on the road, like at all. So I think a road test early is good for the team.
So towards the end of the year, when we are doing, like say we're doing some positioning stuff, how many back-to-backs do we have? Right. So this is a back-to-back, but it's a home back-to-back, so that's fine. And then we have another back-to-back towards the end of the year. So say we're jockeying. Look at this beast right here, bro. Oh my God. Let's hope we have the league kind of, we're in a good spot standing wise where we can rest some guys. But the problem is that we're going to be on national TV, so not much resting. So, okay, so let's look at the TV back-to-backs. Look how many fucking games they have, bro. 1, 2, let me see if there's any TV back-to-backs. No TV back-to-backs yet. Christmas, there's like 3 days in between. No TV back-to-backs.
Yo, that stretch. So look at this road. That 4-game road trip
Right here?
at Chicago, at Milwaukee, at Memphis, at Utah. That is going to be a tough one because I think Utah is underrated. I think Memphis is always going to be tough. Obviously Milwaukee with Giannis, and Chicago was a play-in team last year.
So this one is going to be super important because this one is like we're in the dog days of the fucking season and everyone is tired. You know what I'm saying? So this one is going to be a tough one. If they can split these 2, that would be great. Also, this one here, that's going to be tough. Right? So, but this is the first. So there's only one back-to-back Bro, last year I felt like during a road trip, we had multiple back-to-backs, bro.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, what's going on? So we're in a leap year, right?
Exactly.
Divided by 4. Yeah, we're in a leap year. So this is
Brian,
a back.
Brian,
New
you
York.
never been to an NBA game before?
Huh?
That's Brian said that he never be his first NBA game.
Brian, you never been to an NBA game before, Brian? Really?
Yo, Brian, I'm gonna get your number. We're gonna go to these Philly games, bro. Any games close by, I'm going to.
Yeah, I've been to a Nuggets and Sixers game. It was like
Number 2.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. It was when I forget. I think Jokic put up like 22. It was the one game that Bones Highland went off on the Sixers. Yeah, he was hitting like a lot of threes that game. Yeah,
Yo, Brian, how far are you away from the arena, dog?
That's
okay. All right.
Not bad. Yeah, I don't feel like going to school today, but I'll go though.
Sam, stop the bullshit, bro. Stop being lazy, dog.
Nah, nigga, I'm going, bro. It's just
this nigga has his parents like paying for shit, bro. Like,
bro, I went to sleep at 3, bro. It was nuts.
Did you eventually get a hold of Ray?
Yeah, but it was some weird shit last night, bro. Some weird shit happened in a race cookhouse, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk to you in the DMs about it, but that shit last night was weird, bro.
Did Ray leave the chat?
No, he left. I think he left the playback chat.
Sam, bro, we're all a family here, bro. Like,
bro, it wasn't because of me, bro. It was because of Dr. NBA, I think. Because he blocked Dr. NBA, and I think that's why he left it. I think it automatically kicks you out if you block someone. Yeah, he didn't block me on Twitter though, because I wasn't even talking shit in the crowd. I was waiting for him to be on playback.
Let me get this straight. Dr. NBA is not allowed to troll people about football because he's a football casual, right? Lives in California and he's a fucking Cincinnati fan. Like, what is that? That makes zero sense, bro. He's not allowed to like troll people about football. Stop it, man.
Yeah, but nah, Ray blocked him on Twitter. Then I think
Ray blocked him.
Yeah, he did. Blocked out Dr. NBA, and I think he automatically kicks you out or some shit. I don't know.
What?
I don't know, something like that. Because Twitter is just weird. When they kick you out, when you block someone out the group chat.
Oh yeah. If you block somebody, you can kick out the group chat.
Yes.
So he got kicked out.
No, Ray got kicked. Ray. It says Ray left, but I know because I think Ray blocked him because Ariane was like he was talking shit to Ariane too, and Ray was like, just block, bro. So that's what Ray said, but I don't know.
That's not your NBA harassing my people, bro. Like, that's shit I'm talking about. Like, you're not allowed to like harass anybody when you are a football casual, bro. Stop it. That's crazy.
He don't even watch football. He just watch the highlights.
He doesn't even watch football, bro. Like, you can tell.
I mean, it's just
what are y'all talking about?
Huh?
Which football are y'all talking about?
I'm sorry. American football.
Both of them. You don't want both of them actually. He don't watch any of them.
Yeah. He needs to relax, man.
Yeah, this tweet.
Oh, he stay trolling. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Are you able to stream? Because I know the NFL is like really strict on the rules with streaming and stuff like that. Can you stream and put games on playback or no?
Nah.
Wouldn't even got like a do they have like YouTube Sports?
So then if it's not the curated streams, If it's
Okay.
not on YouTube, you can't do anything with it.
Mm.
So what if it's YouTube TV?
I was just about
Can
to
I do
ask
it
that.
that
You
way?
got YouTube
No, no,
TV.
no. So if it's not, you can screen share stuff. So you see like how I'm doing screen sharing right now. But if it's anything copyrighted, like a live broadcast or anything like that, or you're pulling it from down like a stream or whatever, you can't do anything with it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So because I was gonna potentially launch a Niners playback this week, and I'm just trying to figure out like what the live watches would look like. You know, is it something that I have to like have the game on the side and have it be silent, and we still have like a community room talking, or because
So
I
you
would
would
like
have
to be able to have everybody watch the game, but I know you can't do that.
So I'm doing it with soccer. So we don't have this damn rights for soccer, right? And yesterday we kind of did something similar, and we had the game cast up, right? Like kind of like I'm screen sharing now, and then we were just watching the game. It was on ESPN Plus, so we were just like watching the game individually, and we were just commenting about the game, right? So it's not as clean because everyone's stream is different, and it was like a lag or whatever. And playback, that's what they do, bro. Like they cut out all of that shit, so we're reacting to the same stuff all at once. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's kind of different, right? And that's where it's better. Now, once we get the rights, now the NFL rights, I don't think the NFL rights are coming anytime soon.
Yeah,
It's gonna take
that makes sense.
right? But yeah, bro, like we got a YouTube streamer, we got screen share, but the screen sharing thing, like you definitely have to be careful with, you know. But you can do stuff like this. I mean, at some point, I think they'll have like a whiteboard or whatever. But
Or like, what about like post like the next day if you want to like not rewatch the game but rewatch highlights or watch the all 22 or something.
but
Like,
where is it though?
I think it's on. I mean, they always post the YouTube like the highlights of the game on YouTube.
Well, if it's
But
on
you can-
YouTube, you're gravy. But I mean, if it's not on YouTube, and if you're just like screen sharing like a game, like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so like the all 22, I believe, is like a subscription that you can get, and it gives you like an area. It gives you like 3 different views of every single play of the game.
Yeah.
Like it'd be cool to like have that and like break down film in a room and stuff like that, and learn more about football, about what teams are doing and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about doing that. But I just didn't know about like live games, if you could like
Nah,
watch
you
the
can't.
games on this.
Nothing
Yeah,
with live
okay.
games. Brother, they just don't have the rights. You know what I'm saying? So they would shut that shit down so quickly or slap you on the wrist. So it's not even worth it.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure. And like the other thing is like you guys are kind of locked in with the Warriors stuff. So like I know Bruce is also doing something with like football, so I don't want to get like too saturated with the playbacks, you know.
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted to start one because I mean I'm definitely a diehard Niners fan. There's a huge Niner community on Twitter, so I'm trying to bring some of that over to playback and see if it would work. But
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna need your guys' advice and stuff. I don't know when I'm gonna launch it. Maybe like this week or something, this weekend. I don't know.
Urkel, you see what AB just posted on Twitter?
Who?
Antonio Brown.
No, I didn't see. What did he post?
He posted this picture of the Steelers OC because he wanted the head coaching job. Yo,
Oh my god.
Good morning, everyone.
Bro, that's a wild picture, dog.
that's crazy, dog. Nigga tripping.
That is a wild picture.
What's good, fellas?
What's going on, Jermaine?
Shit, you got it.
What's going on, everyone?
What Blueface posted is weird, dog. That
Yeah.
nigga weird.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those weirdos. Bro.
Weirdos on the internet, man. There's a bunch of
Blueface,
weirdos on the
that
internet.
nigga. They gotta give that baby up to, I don't know, because they're not taking care of that shit.
You know what? The best thing to do is not to pay attention to those
Yeah,
people.
ignore them. Ignore that.
because like a lot of that stuff, bro, they're just doing to,
attention.
you know, yeah, bro, and
Yeah.
it's not, bro. It's one thing if it's good content, dog, but it's not good content, man. I mean, ugh.
It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, it's just disturbing content. Like
Yeah.
anytime I see like the Blueface shit, bro, I just go the other direction.
Bro,
Yeah,
I muted those words on my Twitter. I muted those words, bro. I was tired.
Bro, that shit don't even work, bro. That shit don't work for me. I don't
It's
know why. Every time I try to mute verse,
like,
that shit be popping up. Like,
But
yeah.
yeah, man. The season's a lot of young teams to start off the year. A lot of young teams to start off the season for the Warriors. A lot of young
Yeah.
teams.
I really hope that Kuminga and Moody take like some kind of leap this year, you know?
Yep.
I really hope that happens, like where there's, and I want, so success, like the ultimate success for me, for say like a Kuminga, he grabs somebody's spot. If he grabs somebody's spot, that's a success. Starting spot.
If he pushes Draymond for that starting spot, that's a success, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a success.
Never say never, because I never thought that Draymond would be, you know, would grab the starting spot the way he
From
did.
David
You know what I'm
Lee,
saying?
yeah.
I never saw that one coming. Like
Nobody did.
when he
Was he not
started.
playing?
So I remember when I was never a big David Lee fan anyway, but when I seen Draymond grab the spot like that, I was like, yeah, he's never getting that shit back. You know?
It's sometimes you can just tell with a certain dude, like when they get a spot and never get it back, man.
Tony, we say that shit now, right? But if a guy like puts some things together, there's no looking back. You know what I'm saying? But I hear what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, man, but I mean, he's a comparable athlete to Wiggins. He's a very comparable athlete to Wiggins. If he puts it together mentally and
I ain't talking about Wiggins. Wiggins is not the one that I'm talking about.
Oh, Draymond.
Wiggins will always have value in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, but we'll see though. We shall see how he progresses, how he rounds into shape, and all of that stuff.
I don't think he'll be in the same position as Poole because again, if he's doing the things that like playing defense and actually grabbing rebounds, I think he's closing games, man. He's closing games, bro. They're gonna close games with him. With Draymond at the 5, Kuminga at the 4, Wiggins, Clay, and Steph. Like, if he's able to do the shit, like if he's getting like giving you like 6 boards a game, like he's probably closing games for you.
But this is going to be the theme of the year. So we have like we're here looking at young team, right? Like these are a bunch of young teams, and some of these teams are going to take a step. You know, they're definitely going to take a step. Now the question is that are we going to be smarter than these young teams? Because we can't. I don't think we're at the stage where we can just run up and down with these teams this year. I think we have to get to the point where we're just outsmarting them constantly, you know, and it's not a track meet, bro. If we get into a track meet with them, I think we're going to get smoked. Yeah.
We're cooked.
I think we have to control the pace in every game that we play, and we have to figure out the pace that they want to play at. And it can't be that shit last year where they led the league in pace and all of that bullshit. Like, it's not going to work, you know? And Sacramento was a pretty good team last year. So that series going 7, I wouldn't even like I didn't even get that mad because that was, they were one of the best teams in the league last year. But, the Warriors probably should have closed that out in 6. It should have never gone 7. I think that series going 7, it took something off of their legs last season. I would say
heading into the Lakers series, it for sure did.
Yeah, I think it messed them up, bro, because the Lakers closed their series out in 6, and the next thing you know, they had a short turnaround. and it took something off of their legs. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so mad, because I knew what was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what was coming with that team, so that's why I was like really annoyed that they lost. You know, but it is what it is. Hopefully, we don't play 3 guards again like we did last year. But it is what it is. But all right, let me get my day started, y'all. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back shortly
for AK's space.
Yes, we're gonna do AK's playback, and he's gonna just do like a weekly recap of the EPL, and he's gonna show some highlights and just break down what was happening, what happened in the English Premier League this week. So again, we're branching out, and the space, we're gonna do a space at 4:30 again. So I do mostly daily spaces. I do spaces almost every day. So we're going to do it around 4:30. And I am going, so yeah, so the evening playback, I'm going to probably upload those. The reason why I don't upload the evening ones is because they're more casual. You know what I'm saying? So so the morning ones, I probably upload those more than anything else. But those ones, the morning ones, I'll probably upload. The evening ones, if it's too long, it's like I don't know how many people are going to listen to 3 hours of just us shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you want, I can do it. It's actually not a problem.
Hey, you know what sells, Urkel? Drama sells, brother.
Yeah, there's not that much there anyway. But I mean, if you want it, I can upload it. Not a problem. All right, y'all. Let's convene later. So AK has a space. He's going to have an EPL, not a space, but he's going to have an EPL recap. And then at 3:30, we're going to do. I think Manu's going to have a playback, and then I'll do a space, and then after that is Dre. So I'll catch up with y'all later.
All right, peace.
Have a good morning, everybody.
Y'all be safe.
Y'all too.